everybody. We're celebrating the 10th birthday of Omni Nashville. Yeah, the Omni Hotel celebrating. Got a cake, noisemakers, and a clip. Enjoy this. You know, when you talk about the Omni, events are just paramount. All the events, and from event logistics, we have a very special guest today. Courtney Mcgee, how are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good. We're doing great, and you're doing great because you have so much wealth of knowledge and stories and trivia about this piece of land and the memories that it has created with all the events. Take us back to, you were just speaking right before we went live on air about really what this area, what the pieces of dirt underneath this mean to you.
It means a lot, and it has helped our business, and it has helped the city considerably. Todd and I have been friends forever. I won't tell you how long. And we signed contracts with him from 10 years ago all the way through now 2030 for one specific client. And he was very instrumental in helping us figure out for a client that it's never been able to really afford downtown Nashville that they were ahead of schedule. And he came to me and he said, "Hey, are you interested in taking a gamble?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." So this client was able to be the very first client that ever hosted a meeting in the Omni. So we were at the loading dock waiting for Todd to get the occupancy permit in his hand. Front of the hotel in the driveway, they were cutting the ribbon and doing the grand opening. He came back and said, "I've got it," and we moved in, and the rest was history. And that client has come back a second time. So Omni is very, very key to the growth of downtown Nashville and the convention business. We're very pleased that they're here.
Okay, events. What's the craziest request you've ever had for an event here at the Omni?
Here at the Omni, Omni's been pretty easy. Craziest event request is Diana Ross needing 30 gallons of milk for her bathtub. But that didn't happen here at the Omni.
Just call up Purity Dairies. You just call up Purity.
Call Marky Bell and get in time. It's so crazy about that right up the street.
No, the Omni's great to work with. Some of the things that we are asked to do, and it was been a great partnership with Country Music Hall of Fame, is that synergy between the two buildings so that you can flow right from one to the next. And just the way that the space is laid out so that we can bring in vehicles. You know, there's a lot of hotels where you can't bring in a motorized vehicle, and you can here. So that's an out of the unusual request for some people, but it's not for us or for the hotel.
What's the biggest event that you could have at the Omni?
Oh, you can have thousands. The ballroom of the Omni is the largest ballroom downtown, and so that catapulted it into being a complete destination where you can do everything in-house. So you can have upwards of a couple of thousand people just in the Broadway ballroom. Then you combine it with the pre-function space and the Legends ballroom, and it's wonderful.
That begs the question, because you are in the event business, selling the hotel rooms, of course, with the Omni and so forth. But connected or thereabouts would be the $600 million convention center that opened not soon after. Is that has to be a compliment? Is that competition? I don't know. I mean, in terms of
no, it's a compliment. So
yeah, I would think so.
Omni is 9 times out of 10 our headquarters hotel, and we do meal functions and meeting functions here along with events, and we have meetings at for that same client at the Music City Center. So the combination of the two is amazing, and having Fifth Avenue that has no curbs. It's a curbless street. Representative John Lewis Way now.
Yeah, right.
So you have to be careful when you're crossing the street, because sometimes people don't realize that it is a street, so you have to look both ways. But being able to close that, have the Omni be able to cater your events out there is a wonderful resource for customers that we're able to bring here.
Wow. Okay. Your 10th birthday. Do you remember your 10th birthday or thereabouts?
I kind of do.
What? Yeah, I know. It was a special time.
Yeah.
10th birthday. What did you do at your 10th birthday?
My mom made this probably horrible cake. It was a hoop skirt and a Barbie doll was stuck down in the middle of it.
I remember the Barbie doll cake, yes.
So that was the 10th birthday. But my birthday's in June, so I never was able to really have friends, so it was more of a family thing. So, but yeah, Barbie doll cakes.
The 10th birthday are always so special. It's always so special. So 10 years ago, the Omni comes in. Did you realize your part in the Omni, that you would be partners to this day?
Well, I'd hoped that we would because I knew that it was going to be so important to our business. And the sales team here was one gentleman, and our office was at the corner of 2nd and Broadway at the time. He was housed in the Pinnacle building, so our office was his office. The company cafeteria was, in the Pinnacle building. So we just rekindled the friendship from years ago, and been going ever since. So I knew I couldn't come today if I hadn't signed the 2-year contract that they had given me. We just got it submitted yesterday, so I'm so happy that the Omni's here and wish them the best in another 100 years.
So when people think about, as we wrap up, about having events here, whether it's 10 people or 2,000 people, they may say, wow, they are up here, I'm doing this. What would be the pitch to people watching this, learning about this business, that you can make it a first-class event and have repeat business?
This is a perfect size hotel for any size group because they have a fixed boardroom, so high-end board, meetings can be held here. Small social events, large corporate meetings. The meeting space is very versatile, and the food and beverage team is top-notch. So you can do anything at the Omni.
I agree. They made a birthday cake. We're going to be showing you some pictures of that. It's unbelievable. And the food here is spectacular. Their event food, unlike any place else you can go.
It's good.
Well, we're just going to unpack the big tourism bubble coming up on this show, too. It's a birthday party.
10 years celebrating the Omni here in downtown Nashville. Taste of Nashville. Devon, John, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
I love this thing.
All right, the party continues after this.